Okay, so this is how I would characterize the events of January 6th with the attack on Capitol Hill.
So, yesterday, wow, definitely one for the history books.
Like, as a teacher who has to teach children self control and, like acceptable behavior, that's not acceptable behavior.
A complete embarrassment to the United States of America, and I am so ashamed that I voted for Trump at the last minute.
I honestly knew something like silly like that was gonna happen, and not even silly. I thought it was really disgusting. That's not American at all. You know who behaves that way?
I feel that it was I feel like it was staged, and if they did actually get in there, I think they should be prosecuted.
Whoever was in charge, there was lack of leadership. It needs to be investigated. Do I think it was President Trump's fault that these domestic terrorists went in and stormed our nation's capital? No.
Yesterday, unfortunately, was not what I envisioned as the path of my party. We would have had another 4 years of the president, but because of what has transpired or his inability to be presidential has turned off some people, white people in the suburbs. He did not lose because of African Americans or Hispanics, or he lost because white people abandoned him. And they abandoned him because he lied. That's tough for me to say. He lied. And he lied to us.
You know, they were ready to kill the protesters last summer, and if those people that were present yesterday were looked like me or my brother or my dad or my uncle, cousin, whatever, they would be talking about body counts, and that is the honest truth.
I feel like that is white privilege at its finest. These people were allowed to go in and ransack and put the lives of our elected officials in jeopardy. I completely disagree with what they did.
Seeing all the Congress members on the balconies kind of cowering. And I remember distinctly there was a lady in the back who was praying really loudly, really intensely. And even though I'm not a religious person, that really struck a note about how scared and how humane and how human these people are, and then how scary a situation like that would have been.
But how can you blame President Trump for that? He wanted a peaceful protest. We have the right under our Constitution to have a peaceful protest. There's this man that's charged in the Capitol riot that people don't want to talk about. I'm watching Newsmax. They're a conservative outlet. His name's John Sullivan. Prior involvement in Utah riots for Black Lives Matter, Antifa, abolish the system. He was in our state's capital causing ruckus, and many other people were.
It's just drives me nuts. I'm looking forward to I lean conservative. I'm looking forward to Trump being gone. I hope the media will just quit following him. It's just been destructive.
Being a lifelong Republican, the more I think about this, I think the Republicans got what they deserved. So I think I'm happy. I'm somewhat excited to see what happens after January 20th. It's been a while, and I'm ready to give the Dems a shot.